back to my channel. I want to do a little update. I did end up selling some, or I'm sorry, buying some put contracts that I had. Um, it looks like they were in the money about 50%, and so I ended up selling them just to lock in those profits. This video I'm mostly going to talk about the strategy I've been using and how it's going. It looks like it's definitely working. It's slower than I would like, but it's definitely steady and doing what I want it to do. Um, so, so basically, the strategy that we're doing is going into stocks that we want to actually own. I think a lot of people on YouTube are doing this strategy, but I don't see I don't see people doing any like major updates or giving any exact information on how it's going. So that's what I want to do in this video. Um, I'm gonna look at some cameras covering up some stuff here. Take a look at the stocks that I've been doing this strategy with. One is CoreWeave here. This one's interesting because it just took a huge dive and I'm still making money off of it. So that's the one I want to look at. I did mention it in my last video. It was a good one to get into, and that was right before it took a huge dive. But let's go to actual CoreWeave stock here. Alright, so I got in about, let me see when I got in, actually. I go to my investing, and then CoreWeave. Price. Yeah, so I got in on the 8th of this month. The price, let me go back to CoreWeave and we can see what the price was on the 8th. July 8th. So the stock was trading at 155. And when it was trading at 155, I came into options. I did sell. I did put. And then for my share price, like I mentioned in the previous video, we're looking at this chance of profit. We want it to be 70%. So I went down to what it was at the time. I think was the break-even price was around 120 something. I want to say, let me see what my break-even price is. I can see it on the app here. My break-even price at the time was 124.50. So that's what I selected. We add a watch list here. And then we can look and see kind of what it would do. This is a little bit confusing because this is basically the value of the contract, and when it goes down, you're actually making money. You know, it's kind of hard to explain, but the contract when the value of it goes down, you're actually making money. So this indicates that this is actually going up in value, and you can see that in the simulated returns here. So you can see the estimated contract price is $292 right now. If I change the value of CoreWeave, if I make it go up, say I make it go to 145, you can see the estimated contract price goes goes down. And you can kind of see that as you follow along here. The contract price up at the top left there, you can see the value of it go down, and your returns actually go up. And then if it expires worthless, that's when you actually make your max profit. So that's basically what I've been doing. I'll go to the one I actually did because that one's interesting because of the huge dive that I made. It was a little bit sketchy at one point. I don't know. Some people were saying CoreWeave was going to go down to $70, which would have just completely screwed me. But as you can see here with the contract price, this is the contract price. So again, you're selling the contract. So the contract price, if it goes up, you're actually losing money. This is the put contract. So when it goes down in value, you're actually making that premium back. So you're selling it for a certain amount, and then if it goes down, if the value of the contract goes down, then you actually end up making that goes into your premium basically. So as you can see here, this is when the stock went up to, or went down, I'm sorry, to like 120 or something, which was fine actually because my break even price was 120, 124.50. I don't even know if it ended up getting out of the money. I think it broke even at one point. If it was out of the money, it was just barely out of the money, and that was just if the contract had expired that day. So we still have like another, like almost a month to go. The expiration date, I do put about a month out, so it expires on the 8th of next month. So we'll just wait it out, and you can see that the stock started to go back up, and the contract price started going back down. And you can see this a little more clearly when we go to simulate my returns. But yeah, right. So right now, or I'm sorry, back when I went. Right now, I'm sorry, it's sitting at negative 326. CoreWeave price. Let's see what the price is. At 142. And this contract's actually for the if it expires at 140 or higher, I'll actually be fully in the money for the contract there, which is $1,500, and that'll be on the 8th. So as long as we stay above 140, if we do go below 140, like if we go down here, as long as we're above that 120, so the 120 break even price, the 124 break even price. So say we go down to 130, you can see that I'm out of the money pretty much the whole time until we get closer to the end. As we get closer to the end, then it does start to go up. It's just the amount of money that I make off of it goes down. So I don't make the max profit, but I still make $550. So that's what I like about this strategy is even if the stock goes down, you can still be in the money. And then even if it goes down below my break-even price, so say it goes down to 120, I'm technically losing $450, but I'm also gaining 100 shares of that stock if this happens. So I'm down $450, but I gain 100 stocks of CoreWeave. And then at that point, you just want to hold on to it, and you can sell covered calls. So basically, come in here, go to options, and then you can do covered calls. So you do a covered call, you own 100 of them, and then what I would probably end up doing is doing the opposite, going up here, and then going in the profit or chance of profit. Make sure it's at least 70% or higher. I may even do 80% just to hopefully guarantee a lock in here. So 151, if I hit that. And this is just, I believe this is on a weekly, or no, this is a 2 day. So that would be $142 I would make if the stock goes up to 150, um, or does not go up to 150, then I make $142, and that's only in 2 days. Let me go out like a month and see what we get here. Um, we go to 80. Let's get this off of here. Okay, so this one, I would make 460, and that's if the stock does not go over this 164 60 price in the next month. Um, oh, I would basically just do that and repeat that process and make money off of that. Um, and that's basically the wheel strategy, what people advertise online. So you would just basically um, run this strategy over and over again until your stock eventually sells. Eventually, it'll go over your whatever your break-even price is, and then it sells. But you're selling it for 164 when you got it for the 124, whatever the break-even price was. So you end up making a lot of money off of this, anyways, even if it sells. So that's basically the strategy that I'm doing. One other thing I wanted to look at is kind of show what my portfolio looks like based off of the change in the strategy. So if you go a week out, it's kind of boring. And this is kind of how it behaves. It goes up and down quite a bit. So you can see it went down. This is probably when CoreWeave was going way down, and then it started coming back up. And then, yeah, this is where we sit right now. But um, this area is right when I started changing my strategy. I was going from like day trading to doing this new strategy, and you can kind of see that it's slowly going back, or it's slowly going up here. My goal right now is just to get back all the money I've lost. In total, I've lost not just this account, but I have another account that lost even more. But in total, I've lost about 10,000. So I'm trying to gain back that 10,000 basically. Um, so, and then if you go to the 3 month out, you can really see where I changed my strategy. So this is where I was doing day trading, and then I lost a ton of money in one day. It was like $2,000 in one day, and then that's when I said I'm done with this. I kind of held on to everything that I had. I just ended up buying stocks, and you can kind of see it went up when I stopped day trading. And then I got to here, and this is when I started my new strategy. I was like, okay, I'm going to try this selling put strategy that I've been seeing online. And then you can kind of see the results for that. It went up, and then it actually ended up going down, which was kind of sketchy. I'm like, okay, there's no way to make any money here. And then it started going back up, and it's consistently gone back up, other than this big, huge CoreWeave dip. When CoreWeave took that huge dive, you can see that it went down again. But I was confident it would go back up, and it looks like it is. So for the month, I'm up $1,200, about 5%, which is good. I want to get to about 5% every month. If I can do that, then I'll be happy once I get some more capital. But it's going to take a few years, honestly, to get where I want to be at. I want to get to 200,000. I think if I can get to 200,000, then I'll be able to make enough money each month to be able to support both me and my wife's income. So that's my goal. I'm at 24,000 right now. Hopefully, I can look back on this video in a few years and be like, wow. But yeah, that's where I'm at, and that's my goal. So, but yeah, the biggest thing here is I wanted to show the different strategy and the results of it. So you can definitely see if you go to all time, you can see I've lost almost 3,000 in this account, and then my other account I'm at like 6,900 or something. So total I've lost almost 10 grand, and so just trying to get that back. That's the goal right now, is 10 grand. I can get up to 34,000, which I think I can within the next year. That's my goal. So that's it for now. again, if you have any questions, comments, or anything, definitely leave them in the comment field. Especially um, if you have questions about this strategy, I can help you out, and we can go over what stocks are good to buy, um, and go from there. But also, if you can, please like and subscribe. I know everyone in their videos asks you to like and subscribe. I do. I am starting to get some views, but no subscribers. So just looking for some new subscribers. Goal is to try to get to 100. I have another channel that has 100 subscribers that I stopped doing a while back. That was a video game channel. So if I get this one to 100, that would be my short-term goal. Of course, my long-term goal is for this to have tons of subscribers and be able to make money off of this as well. But as of right now, I'm just doing it for fun. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, thanks. Bye.